Okay, my little hot seas, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I'm going to do is that I'm just going to prime my eye. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this 10 concealer palette that I got from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. mineral brush. And I'm just going to spread that all over my eye. And don't forget your lower lash line. Just going to smooth it out my finger and just dab it. In case y'all want to know who that was my sister. Alright, I think that's just about all well blended. Next thing what I'm going to use, I'm going to use this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm just going to spread that all over my eye. This stuff is really, really good, you guys, in making your eye color pop. Some people just use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and by itself, but I do both. I put on my eye primer and I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. It just works better for me. Okay. Now that's all blended. Next, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put a little piece of tape on my eye so I can get that really like that sharp line when I do my makeup. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to lay that right over my eye. And the first color I'm going to use today is my Wet n Wild I Love Matte palette. And it's really old. You know, some of my makeup things kind of left. And I'm going to be using this color first right here, which is this blue. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush. Now please be careful of any fallout. And I'm just going to dab that all over my lid. Then I'm going to use my 120 palette, version number 2. Oops, excuse me. And I'm going to use this blue right here. And I'm going to put that right in the middle of my lid with the same brush. Next, I'm going to be using my other e.l.f. eye brush, makeup brush, excuse me. And I'm going to go back in with my 120 palette, and I'm going to use this purple right here. And just dab that in. And the next one I'm going to use, I'm going to go back into my Wet n Wild palette and use that purple next to the blue with the same brush. I'm just going to flip it over and put that like into my outer V. Next, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to blend that out, any harsh lines. So I'm just going to get at a nice little blend. Next, I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush in the crease. And I'm going to go back in with my matte palette. And I'm going to use this black right here. And I'm going to put that all over the inner crease. Not a lot though, just a smidget. Because this black is very, very intense. And just go in like a windshield. And do it really lightly. Next, I'm using that same palette. And I'm going to use this white up at the top for my highlight. Swirl that. Oh, and I'm using this e.l.f. brush, the smoky brush, but I use it to highlight. Whew. Fall out. And I'm just going to blend that. Blend that all in. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of that blue on my lid because I really want my blue to shine through. I want that blue to be very, very intense. And I'm going to redo my purple so that purple can be intense as well. Blend. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to go into the bottom makeup now. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take that 120 palette again, and I'm going to take this shimmery blue up under the blue, and I'm going to put that in my tear duct. And then that blue above it, I'm going to put that all over my lower lash line. So this blue could be very, very intense. Oh, using this brush. Okay, I'm going to wipe that brush off. And I'm going to use that purple in that same 120 palette and put it right here on my lower lash line. Okay. Now I'm just going to remove that tape and dust away any fallout. Just dust that right off. And I'm using my e.l.f. complexion brush to do so. Now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to do my eyeliner. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Fergie. And it looks like that. And then I'm going to use my NYC New York eyeliner just for this part right here, for the inner eye. And next I'm going back in with my eyeliner and I'm going to sweep that under my lower lash line. And I'm going to go back in with that NYX Jumbo pencil and use that for my waterline. And I'm going to take my little brush that's like a slant, and I'm going to take that black that's in that palette right here, and I'm going to that lower lash line to kind of smoke this out some. And I'm going to redo that blue again, so people could really see my blue, because I really love blue. And back in with the purple, so people could see I got the purple on. Alright. Now I'm going to take my Mega Length, which is one of my favorite mascaras by Wet n Wild. And I'm going to apply that to my lash. and my lower lash line. Excuse me. Next I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on my lash. And I just got these from the beauty supply store. And that's all.